Good evening and welcome to the Buck Stops here. I'm Vishnu Shom, and on the program today, a war of words between the Congress and the Shiromani Akali Dal, with the Deputy Chief Minister of Punjab here in Delhi making it absolutely clear that as far as he is concerned, the Congress party is anti-national. And now he went to the President as well and made the point that it was completely unacceptable to have Congress leaders, he alleged, share the stage with pro-Khalistan leaders in Amritsar. The Congress party says nothing of the sort happened at all. That's the big debate that we are looking at this evening, with the larger question in focus, and that is this: 2017 key assembly elections in the state of Punjab. Is this all a prelude to that battle?
Elections in Punjab may still be over a year away, but the knives are already out. Armed with a PowerPoint presentation and a barrage of charges, Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Badal accused the Congress of fanning trouble in the state just 2 days after Congress Vice President led a delegation to the President seeking a judicial probe in the Faridkot police firing case that killed 2 people. Today, Sukhbir Badal met the President, asked him to de-recognize the Congress party, calling it anti-national.
Now Rahul Gandhi is doing the same thing. What Punjab went through in 80s, Rahul Gandhi wants to bring the whole Punjab back into those dark days. We will be requesting the President as well as the Election Commission to de-recognize Congress, because it is not a political party anymore, it's a secessionist party.
The immediate provocation: this Sikh congregation on November 10th held in Amritsar, where a pro-Khalistan resolution was passed and was allegedly attended by leaders of the Congress party. The Congress has dismissed the Akali Dal's allegations, accusing the Punjab government of failing to handle the law and order situation in the state.
He has tried to justify the failure of his own government in maintaining law and order, and he's tried to put the whole blame on the Sarbat Khalsa. Generally, it's a complete disenchantment with his government in Punjab.
Elections in Punjab are over a year away, but the battle lines have already sharpened as Akalis try to hold on to their core base, and the Congress, which has been out of power for 2 terms, tries to keep the pressure on the government. In New Delhi, with camera person Sanjay Das, Ketki Angre for NDTV.
The war of words between the Congress and the Shiromani Akali Dal over unrest in Punjab seems to have exploded in the national capital, with Punjab Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Singh Badal accusing the Congress of promoting unrest in the state by engaging with Khalistani anti-national elements. He's also made an appeal to the President to declare the Congress an anti-national party. The Congress has hit back, dismissing these as being wild allegations. Joining us now, Sukhbir Badal. Thank you, sir, very much for speaking to us. Now, the Congress leader Amritsar Singh has replied to your statements which you had made earlier today. He says that the Congress doesn't need any lessons in patriotism from you, since your father, the Chief Minister, the Congress says, takes pride in having burnt copies of the Constitution during the Khalistan movement. That's what they're saying. How do you respond?
I'm talking about peace in a state of Punjab. I'm talking about Congress as part and parcel of terrorist organizations, and they jointly come out with the rallies where the resolutions passed is against the unity of the country. What I'm saying is that in the 80s, you might have known, Congress used to, in order to fight Akali Dal, at that time also encouraged secessionist forces, which went out of control and which brought those bad days. The same thing they are doing now, just because elections are about 1.5 years from now. Yes. They organize with the secessionist forces, Simranjit Singh Mann, and the terrorist organizations, rallies together where they declare Khalistan as the main agenda.
No, but
they
sir,
declare
this is
that through weapons we will fight, through weapons.
Right.
We will fight for independence.
No, they were specifically asked about this, Mr. Badal.
Are on stage.
The point that they are making is that while Simranjit Singh Mann was present, he was not allowed to speak. Right? And therefore they say that this was a congregation which was anti-Shiromani Akali Dal, it was anti-you, and it had nothing to do with Khalistan.
Have you seen the photographs at the rallies? Have you read the resolution? I think Captain Amritsar Singh is completely cut off from reality, because he doesn't know what is happening in Punjab. because he doesn't come to Punjab. The rally, the biggest theme and the main agenda of the rally, the main resolution of the rally was Khalistan. Khalistan slogans and photographs and flags were put on the stage. And Simranjit Singh Mann said he was not stopped from speaking. He was not well. That is why on the stage also it was announced that Simranjit Singh Mann is not well. He will not be speaking. And immediately Simranjit Singh Mann met the press and he made it clear that Khalistan is the main agenda.
Okay,
How
Mr.
come
Badal, tell me
top
this.
terrorist organizations representatives, how come top terrorist organizations representatives were part of the stage?
Okay, but
and what is
tell me
Congress
this,
leadership, Congress
fair
MLAs,
enough. I take
Congress
the point.
leaders being part of.
Yeah, I take the point you're making. All
Why
I'm
are
saying
Congress
is
leaders
the Congress
part of the
party
stage?
now says, and this is a statement that Amrinder Singh has made after what you said this afternoon. He says that it's only been a week ago that you said that the ISI was behind all the trouble in Punjab. And now all of a sudden you are saying, or you have woken up to these revelations of the Congress party. So it's a political statement of sorts. It's not a statement on the security reality.
I still stand by my. Okay. I still stand by my statement. ISI is behind it. There are forces in Germany and other countries which are behind it. That is the reason why we gave them the complete investigation to CBI. What I am saying is, what is Congress doing on the stage where Khalistan resolutions are made? What is Congress leadership doing on stages where these anti-India's parties and organizations on state? I want to ask them the question, what are they doing there?
So they are also saying that the reactions that you are giving right now has to do with what they say is Rahul Gandhi is being welcomed in parts of Punjab. They say that the Congress says that you're too scared to even go out. In fact, the words used by Amrinder Singh were quite extreme. The Badals cannot even dare to venture out, otherwise people will thrash them. This is what he was saying.
Okay, that means Badals can't venture out and the Congress should go to the Khalistani stage? Do you justify? That means they are justifying going to Khalistani stage. They are justifying going to the stage where terrorists were honoured. They are justifying going to a stage where the killers of Byan Singh were made the Jasdar of Akal Takht. This is the justification. If Captain Amrinder wants to see how Badals are welcomed, he should come on the 23rd rally in Bathinda. He should come on the 28th rally in Moga and the 1st of December rally in Jalandhar.
Okay.
He realized the strength. Same Amrinder Singh, because he does not know the realities of Punjab. He lives here or he is all the time holidaying outside. Doesn't know the ground realities. And I'm shocked the way Congress is trying to justify.
So you want them to be declared an anti-national party?
Apologizing.
And they have also gone to the president and said that you have failed to clamp down on the security situation in your state. So both of you have appealed to the president.
Because you just tell me one thing. What is the role of a government? We have to clamp down and we have done it. The minute they declared Khalistan, the minute they declared armed struggle, and I'm shocked at Congress and Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi came to Punjab now. Why didn't Rahul Gandhi go to a single house during the 84 riots, victims' houses?
Okay.
Has he gone to anybody else's house
where
incidents have taken place in the country? He came here to instigate the crowd. Then they jointly, Congress MLAs, the audio tapes which are roaming around on social media clearly are showing, when you can hear those tapes, where it is they are saying how Congress decided on the agenda. Simranjit Singh Mann, in his interview to the National Daily, clearly said that Congress supported us and Congress knew about the agenda of Khalistan.
Okay, all right. So fair enough. And I take your point
planning.
about the people on the stage and what you're saying, but I have to end this and I will ask you my first question once again because you definitely avoided it earlier on. As far as allegations and counter allegations on Khalistan are concerned, in Punjab politics, what goes around comes around. The Congress says that they don't need lessons from you because the Chief Minister apparently takes pride in having burned copies of the Constitution during the Khalistan movement. This is what Amrinder Singh said today. How do you respond to this very specific
First of all, Amrinder Singh is the biggest liar. Amrinder Singh does not know the history. First of all, the most important thing is nobody can challenge the credentials of Sardar Prakash Singh Badal. Sardar Prakash Singh Badal is the only tallest moderate leader of this Sikh community in the whole country. You know, no Sikh, every Sikh knows the credential and the habits of Sardar Prakash Singh Badal. We are the party, we are fighting these continuously
So
fighting
you
these
deny
radicals.
you deny
And it was
this ever
Congress
having happened.
during the 84s.
You deny
during the
you,
80s.
you deny
during
any
the 80s, it
association
was
with the
Congress
Khalistan movement
who
for Mr. Badal, for Mr. Prakash Singh Badal.
From the beginning,
Okay.
Akali Dal Badal Mr. Prakash Singh Badal has always fought against. He was the only moderate leader which stood up. It was our party which has always stood up, and we suffered when we fought elections.
Okay.
34 of our MLAs were killed by these organizations.
Okay.
It is Badal Saab's government always, where there's peace and prosperity, where there's communal harmony. Today, every citizen of Punjab feels safe when they know Sir Prakash Singh Badal is ruling.
All right.
Captain
Well, it is a
Amritsar,
larger
I'm
issue
shocked.
of safety in the
He was
state,
the captain,
I think that
Captain
is
Amritsar Singh was
absolutely
the
the
first
central
person.
key issue over there. But these political allegations keep going back and forth. But Mr. Badal, thank you so much for speaking to us, sparing your time and sharing us your perspective on the situation in your state. Thank you very much indeed, sir.
Thank you.
So a real war of words between the Congress and the Shiromani Akali Dal being played out in the national capital. The larger question is this looking ahead to the 2017 assembly elections in the state? Is this all about politics, or is there some truth in the allegations of and counter allegations of a lack of nationalism and patriotism which each side is accusing the other of? Joining us now, Ashwani Kumar, the senior Congress leader, and Manjeet Singh GK of the Shiromani Akali Dal. Thank you both very much for joining us. Mr. Ashwani Kumar, I'll come to you first. Is there truth, sir, in the allegations that Congress leaders shared a platform at a congregation in Amritsar recently where there were pro-Khalistan slogans which were raised?
Well, let me tell you that the insinuation which is being made against the Congress is both tragic on the one hand and comic on the other. Have the people of Punjab forgotten who were responsible for eulogizing the assassins of Indira Gandhi and Byan Singh? Which was the party that was responsible for having their memorials erected in Punjab and in the Darbar Sahib? Have the people of Punjab forgotten that it was the inner party power struggle of the Akali Dal that led to the dark days of militancy in the state? Have they forgotten what has happened to the farmers under the present Akali dispensation? The entire cotton crop was wiped out.
So were there
leading to the plight and
pro-Khalistan
penury of
slogans
farmers.
at this particular congregation attended by Congress leaders? Yes or no, sir?
No Congress leader was authorized to attend this congregation. I know that the pro-Khalistan slogans were raised, but these were raised by the Akali hardliners. These were never the people of the Congress party. If anyone in his individual capacity attended, I cannot comment on that. But the Congress party as a party has never ever condoned such radical actions and acts against the unity and integrity of India.
Okay,
and nor
so
are we ever going to be a party to anything that would disturb the peace of Punjab, indeed the peace of the entire country.
Therefore, Mr. Kumar, the names of Congress leaders present, and these are allegations, Ramanjeet Singh Sikhi, he's known to be close to Amrinder Singh, and Inderjeet Singh Zira. These are two leaders who were apparently present over there. So therefore, if indeed they were present, as these allegations, it's appeared in newspaper articles as well, would the Congress condemn their presence over there?
Of course, by all means.
Okay.
And Mr. Ramanjeet Singh Sikhi has already tendered his resignation from the Congress party, and his resignation has been accepted even as an MLA. And let me tell you, one or two people belonging at some point of time to the Congress party does not speak for the Congress party as a whole.
Okay, that's an important point,
Do not,
and I take that point.
We do not in any case condone their participation, if indeed they participate.
I take that point. Mr. Manjeet Singh GK, if there were Congress leaders or those associated with the Congress party in the past present there, the Congress party says that is unacceptable. That being the case, how do you say that the Congress party is appearing on a pro-Khalistan slogan?
I think, let me make the facts clear. It was Indira Gandhi who was responsible for Golden Temple action, which was very much unwanted, and it was a political move, and country paid for it, Sikh paid for it, and I think Indira Gandhi's family paid for it. Secondly, 1984 genocide, in which more than 12,000
Mr. Manjeet Singh GK, we don't want a history lesson, sir. I'm asking you a simple point.
the
Ashwini
creation.
Kumar says
Just
that
a moment,
if there
just
were
a moment.
Congress leaders over
Yes.
there, it was wrong.
Yes,
He
yes,
says that one of them has
I'm
even resigned. I am trying to say the central argument that Mr. Badal made is that there were Congress leaders present on a pro-Khalistan slogan at the Sarbat Khalsa meet in Amritsar. The Congress party says that is rubbish. How do you counter what Ashwini Kumar is saying? Do you have a counter to that, sir?
Yeah. It was, as you said, Ramandeep Singh Sikki. He resigned from MLA-ship, not from Congress, number one. He was on the stage. And the way he spoke over there. Then Satpal Manvi, who was conducting the stage, is a very close of Amrinder Singh. Inderjeet Singh Jeera, who is president of Kisan Cell of Congress even today, he was over there. Then the conversation which is going viral on social media between Lali Majithia and Harminder Singh Gill, who are their ex-MLAs or MLA candidates, I say that the conversation, they're saying that we are sending 4,000 to 8,000 people in the rally. Secondly, they are talking that these resolutions should be there. Thirdly, they were naming the persons who were to be made the Takhat Jathedars. Fourthly, as you say, the slogans of Khalistan, forget about slogans of Khalistan, the resolution was passed by Babar Khalsa that a separate nation, separate state for Sikhs, independent of India, is needed. And this resolution is on the
Okay, I want Ashwini Kumar sir to respond to that very specific allegations. Very specific allegations reinforcing the question which Mr. Kumar had asked you earlier on. There was a Congress presence over there. How would you respond, sir?
This is a very, very perverse argument, Vishnu. If one or two or three people did anything that lent crowds to that particular congregation, Congress party as a party can't be held responsible for it. As I've said, we entirely disagree with any action that even remotely condones the idea that was expounded at this congregation. This was a congregation of the radicals element in Punjab who have always fought against the unity and integrity of the country, whereas the Congress party has made endless sacrifices for the unity and integrity of the country. This is a fight between the Badals and the Amrinder Singh on one level and the Akali Dal and the Congress on the other level. They are seeing an utter rout, a complete rout in the 2017 elections, and now they are inventing totally non-existent issues to divert the attention of the people of the state against their misrule, malgovernance, political vendetta, and total negation of every norm that parliamentary democracy is known for.
Mr. Manjeet Singh GK, let me ask you this. On the one hand, you accuse the Congress party of siding or backing some of their leaders, Khalistani leaders, and appearing on that slogan. But what about the role of the Shiromani Akali Dal in seeking remissions for Devinder Pal Singh Bhullar or Balwant Rajwana? This is a fact as well. So how are you any different, assuming your allegations in the first place are correct?
Yeah, I'll come to that. But first of all, let me answer that it was Akali Dal's president Harchand Singh Longowal who was shot dead when he went for this treaty with the central government. More than 30 MLAs and senior leaders were shot dead by the terrorist forces during that. As Mr. Ashwini Kumar, he's a respectable man, as he was saying that Congress has suffered, Akali Dal has suffered a lot. Thirdly, Simranjeet Singh Mann, a statement in Hindustan Times 2 days back, says that Congress was 100% aligned with us and they knew that it was a Khalistani stage. I want to make it very clear.
But Simranjeet Singh Mann did not speak at he did not speak, sir,
Bhullar,
on the stage.
No, but he has said in Hindustan Times, you can go and see the article. My question is, why have not Congress taken any action against the people who have attended or who have conducted
That's a valid question. I will get Mr. Ashwini Kumar to respond to that.
Secondly,
but first, sir, you answer my question.
Rajwana and Bhullar.
First, sir, you answer my questions. Why don't you answer about Rajwana and Bhullar?
Yeah,
you accused them of siding with Khalistanis. You are also accused of siding with Khalistanis.
we have always stood by the Human Rights Commission, whatever, those people who have lived their deaths, their life sentences, those people are lying after 30 years in the jails. Akali Dal has always taken a stand that those people who have served their prisons, they must be released immediately, because this community is still waiting for justice of 1984. If persons like Sajjan Kumar, Titler, Bhagat, they are roaming free, no action has been taken who are responsible for thousands of killing. Why these people, after even 20 years, 30 years, if they have served their sentence, why they are languishing in jail? They should be released. It's law of the land. Akali Dal has not done anything wrong in it.
Mr. Ashwini Kumar, would you like to respond to that?
I want to respond to that, Vishnu.
Yes, go ahead.
I mean, the question I would like to ask Manjeet ji is only this. Have they taken up cudgels for anybody else who has lived out his sentence in prison, apart from Devinder Singh Bhullar and Rajwala? Have they spoken on behalf of any other prisoner who has served 20 years or 15 years and who has been accused of murder and acts against the state? No. Have they ever spoken of 1984 riots at any time before the elections are due? Every time an election is around the corner, the age-old history is repeated. Instead of putting a quietus to those issues that have divided the country and those issues that have hurt the sentiments of a large number of people, they rake it up every time only to garner votes. We have repeatedly said whatever happened in 84 was wrong. The nation's head hangs in shame. A debate took place in Parliament. I had myself intervened in that debate. But what is the point of raking up the old wounds which are festering? They do not allow the wounds to heal. This is the politics of the Akali Dal that we are against. And I want to tell you something. Whether we win or lose a state, Congress will never ever compromise with the unity and integrity of this country. It was Mr. Rajiv Gandhi at whose instance the Rajiv Longowal Accord was signed.
Okay.
And that was the
Mr. Kumar,
harbinger of
Manjeet Singh
peace
wants to
in
come in
Punjab.
on this. Go ahead, sir. We are running short on time. Manjeet Singh, please come in, sir.
Yeah, as my dear friend Ashwini ji has said, that Akali Dal has never taken up the issue of any other case. I must tell him that from Delhi Gurdwara Management Committee, we have moved to Supreme Court, that all those people languishing in different jails of different states, if they have served their sentence, they should be released. So you can go ahead and check. And Honorable Supreme Court has directed Human Rights Commission to listen to our application, and secondly, Human Rights Commission has directed all these states to give the data to Human Rights Commission that how many prisoners are there who have lived their sentence. They should be released on the reports of the states or the Home Ministry.
Okay,
so it is not that we are only talking of six.
The
We are
issue of
talking
human
about
rights. And
everybody.
Manjeet Singh, let me ask you this larger question.
Number two, my answer is not complete. No, my answer is not complete, sir. Secondly, he has said that we take up the issue during elections. Now, please, you have said that we only take up this issue when elections are there. There are no elections now. It is, I want to question Mr. Ashwini Kumar ji.
Sir, the elections are 2 years from now.
In
there is a massive
2009,
anti-incumbency that you face in the
Sajjan
state.
Kumar and Titler,
There are many who say that
No. If you give ticket to Sajjan Kumar and Titler, you want us to keep quiet and sit? We should not come on roads. We should not protest. 100% we will protest. If Congress, he says we have said sorry, our head down is
all right, Mr.
down
Ashwini
with
Kumar,
shame. What
last
action they have
comment,
done
sir.
against those people?
10
who have
seconds,
killed so
Mr.
many
Ashwini
people?
Kumar, and
We
you
are
wrap
still
this up.
fighting for
Vishnu, I am saying that the entire nation's head hangs in shame, not the Congress party. And let me tell my good friend Mr. Manjeet Singh that Jagdish Titler has been acquitted. And the fact remains that you still want an inquiry, and he has not shied away from facing any inquiry. Anyone who is found to be guilty of any wrongdoing will be punished according to law. We have always said that.
Okay.
But having said that, this is a state of the state of the country is such that we are always in an election mode. And now that 2017 is going to be elections are going to take place in Punjab, where the Akali Dal is going to be routed. And because Mr. Rahul Gandhi led a delegation of the Congress leaders to the President day before yesterday, today's statement of Mr. Sukhbir Badal is nothing more than a sequel to that.
His party leaders to the President as well, saying that the Congress should be debarred as being an anti-national party. Both sides accusing the other of being anti-national. Both sides accusing each other of not doing enough to foster decent equations between people in the state.
I think Jagdish Titler, if CB, then
all I want to say is,
never allowed in 31 years to take the law its course. How can if Mr. Vishnu?
All right, gentlemen. Now we are breaking down. We are breaking down into a tutu meme situation.
There were 5,000. There were 5,000 murders in Delhi. There were shops were looted. There were houses were burned.
So we know about this particular history, and you raised that point very strongly about 1984. But there are other questions which we are raising about the present scenario. I think Mr. Ashwini Kumar has answered that question on 1984. Mr. Kumar, I know you want to come in. I'm going to request you not unfortunately, the reality is we only have so much time, and I have to end this debate because we don't have any more time. So, if I had more time, I would do it. But I'd like to thank both of you very much for joining us. I think the larger issue does remain of 2017, and whether this is political posturing by both parties. Ahead of that, I'd like to thank both of you very much for being with us.